So ebooks are a great tool that many marketers use to capture the contact details of prospects, whether it's on your website or an ad. It is a great tool, but a lot of marketers are getting frustrated because capturing contact details really doesn't grow the business. And I want to talk to you today about one technique or thing that you should do every time someone downloads an ebook, and most businesses just don't do. So stick around, that's what today is all about. All right, so ebooks, what is the number one thing you need to do if you want to make more sales from ebooks? Well, you've got to call them. You have to make a call to every person who downloads your ebook. Now, I can already hear there's many of you out there saying, what? Make a call to people who don't know who I am? Why would I do that? But number one, you have to actually capture the phone number of people when they download the ebook. That's the first thing you need to do. And if you're not capturing the phone number, I think it's crazy because an email address today, if you're a business, it's not as valuable as a phone number, because with a phone number, you can text them or you can call them. And today we're going to talk about calling. Why should you call? Well, the reason you want to call is because you can ask them to take the next step. You know, they say 3% of any market, people who could be your client are ready to be your client right now. If 100 people download an ebook, then 3% of them are ready to go. But they're probably not going to call you just by downloading an ebook. But if you call them and you ask them a few key questions, you might get an appointment out of them. And I do this. And I'm telling you that I've got appointments from people who have downloaded an ebook. And if I call them within 10 minutes, an hour, maybe 24 hours, you can get some of them to book an appointment. So that's the first reason why you want to call people who download your ebook. But it's not the only reason. The second reason is because it's a touch point. You know, they say it takes 7 to 9 touch points before someone will buy from your business or make a buying decision or contact you. The reality is, the more touch points you can put in as quickly as possible, the higher the chance of getting someone to make that purchase. And there's many ways of touching your prospects, right, in a marketing sense. One way is through retargeting ads or Facebook ads, emails, SMSs, newsletters, the mail, TV. But one of the most effective is a phone call. Because once someone from your business speaks to someone on the phone, it is a very high value touch point where they now have a voice to put with the name of the business. And I just think that one of the best nurture techniques you can use to nurture your prospects initially is to call them, have a quick chat. Don't try and sell them. Yes, try and get them to the next stage, which might be, would you like to book an appointment? But if they say no, then what you've done is you've now connected your business with all the future marketing you're going to do to them, whether it's emails or ads or SMSs. Now they're going to think of the person they spoke to. Do you know, so many businesses just don't do this. They don't call their leads who download ebooks. And if you do it, you'll be in the top 10%. And so people get quite surprised when I do this, when my students and people that I coach do it, because they're like, well, no one's ever called us before. So it's a beautiful thing when you can do something that sets you apart from everyone else. And the last reason you want to call every person who downloads one of your ebooks or lead magnets is because it's amazing market research. You get to understand your prospect much quicker than if you're thinking about what they want. It's better to ask them what they want. Now, I had someone in my coaching program just this week say, Marlon, we've been reaching out to people with ebooks and calling them. And you know what they told us? I'm a bit concerned because they said, we don't need any more leads from our website. We are busy, because they're selling websites that generate leads. And they said, we're busy. Like, they're doctors and they're fully booked. And he said, I'm concerned. And I said, that is a good thing. If your target audience who you're speaking to are saying they don't need your help, find a different target audience. Now, they wouldn't have known that if they hadn't spoken to people on the phone who had downloaded the ebook. And that's a good thing. And so it's terrible when you think you have a great prospect or a great niche or audience, and you think for a year and you plan and you scheme, and then you realize a year later, oh, that was a bad industry to go into. Well, call people who download your ebooks and find out within days if they are a good prospect or if they're not a good prospect. So I hope that I have motivated you to call your leads, call people who download your ebooks, because if you do, it's a shortcut. It's a shortcut to a sale. It's a shortcut to a relationship. It's a shortcut to the 9 touch points. It's a shortcut to an appointment. If you want to learn more information like this, if you're on YouTube, you can click subscribe. We release lots of videos like this. You can join our Facebook group where we do lots of training like this. It's for free and you get lots of training. And if you want to speak to me directly on how I can help you, then you can click the button or the link below this video and you can book an appointment. I look forward to speaking to you soon.